When I woke up from the anesthesia, it was not a good experience. My friend told me that think of something nice when they're knocking you out, and then when you wake up it'll be nice. But I woke up like as though I had drowned and was like and I was in a lot of pain. And for some reason I thought if I keep my eyes closed that will be better. So I refused to open my eyes, and I knew I was in the PAC unit where they were making sure I was okay and not dead. There was a nurse and she was like in my ear like, "Are you okay? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me what day it is?" It was just like very upsetting. And I heard this nurse talking to some kind of nurse over here, and she was like, "Can you transfer the patient, blah blah blah." So then this nurse was taking me on the gurney or whatever you would call it, and she was definitely in her Friday feelings. She was complaining the whole time and stopping and talking to other coworkers and being like, "Can you believe they asked me to transfer this patient? Like, I'm done. I'm signing off. And why would they ask me?" She was very upset. And so we were stopping and complaining to her crew. I imagined her the whole time with a cigarette in her mouth. And then we're like banging into the elevator. It was very crazy. We made it to my room, and she found another nurse and was like, "Is this the room for the patient?" And the guy was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Okay, just scooch over, hon." And I had zero scooch. Like, I had just been cut in half, so I didn't know what to do exactly. And I just started crying more and keeping my eyes shut. So then she was like, "All right," and asked the other nurse to hold one end of the sheet, and then she held one end, and they just kind of hammocked me onto my hospital bed. And then I was crying still, and I finally opened my eyes, and I looked at the lady, and I kind of broke through to her, and she was like, "Safe recovery, hon, fast recovery." And that's the story of how I woke up out of anesthesia.